Hey guys, this video is going to be a bit of an experiment. I'm not going to be playing any video games or anything like that. I'm just going to be rambling about things that piss me off, that I find reprehensible. Um, so, I guess the first thing we should start out with is society. I find society reprehensible to its core, really. I mean, especially American society. There's there's the fact that we're so focused on Christian values, where Christian values make no sense whatsoever and often contradict themselves or contradict itself, and um, it's just leading nowhere. It's just like a dog chasing its own tail. I mean, I just really dislike the way society has been set up. There's no connection with nature. In my opinion, humans, as we, I mean, the fact that we come from nature, um, in my opinion, proves that we belong there. And, you know, with society set up the way it is, for some people there's absolutely no access to nature at all. This is inexcusable. Current society, as it's been set up, as we've, um, you know, as we've constructed it with our limited minds, all we've come up with is little prisons for each other, little cages, and it's unfortunate because I was born into a cage, as were you, as were we all, born into this unfortunate disaster that we call society. I believe in my heart, or in my brain, because I really don't believe that there's a soul or any of that shit, but I believe that we were meant to be one with nature, not this fucked up paradigm we have going right now. It's bullshit. This needs to be fixed. I mean, we're gonna have generations of humans imprisoned, encapsulated. And then they die from cancer, or they die from this, or they go crazy, you know. There's always something that happens when you cage a wild animal. And honestly, that's what we are. We're wild creatures, caged and forced to live in this thing we call society, which has been set up by, the elite, the people with money, the assholes, the pieces of shit. And what do you say is the answer to this this conundrum that we face? the paradigm shift, I think it's getting rid of those bastards, putting to rest once and for all the notion that if you have money, you are superior. That if you are affluent, you are somehow better. This is totally false. And that's what this country is pushing all the time. And that's what leads me to my hatred, my disdain, my disgust with this country. Look at yourselves. I've looked at myself. Look at yourselves. I don't think I'll actually end it here. I think I'll keep going. Because you know what? The fact that this country has been drugged down into an abysmal hole, cesspool hole, the reason that is happening is due to these elites that need to be erased from history forever. We have become complacent. We have become sheep who think they have the power of magicians, but we don't. Not even me. And what we need to do is to seize that power back from the elite and put it back into the hands of those who deserve it. One of the founding fathers said that we, as a country, must rebel against the government once it has become corrupt, basically. Those aren't his exact words, but it's a paraphrase. We must rebel. Something must happen. Something has to be a catalyst. This country truly has gone down the shitter. I mean, look at TV. What do you have to choose from? You've got Fox News, which basically is a bunch of idiots pandering to a bunch of idiots. And then you've got CNN, which is totally just tepid, mid-ground, doesn't really give you what's out there. That's all you've got to choose from when it comes to TV and news. And with the advent of the internet, file sharing, we have gained control back from, well, the elite a little bit. But we've got to continue. We've got to fight for it. We've got to make sure we've got to make sure to push forward and not just settle for the status quo, because that's what the elite likes. They like to keep the status quo, to keep you dumb. They don't want you to learn anything new. You know, cigarette is quite an American symbol, really. It's a delicious thing. It makes you feel good. But it fucking kills you. Totally American. Like hamburgers. Any number of things in America. But I'm not really complaining about that too much. After all, I am smoking a cigarette and enjoying it. What I really hate is the fact that we don't behave more like... We don't take the... Okay, look at France. You know, it's a bad example. I hate the French too. They're stinky, they're mean, but they're not fucking stupid. Whenever they their rights are kind of threatened, they take charge. They take to the streets. They say this is bullshit. Well, what do we do when our rights are being challenged? We sit back, smoke a cigarette, and watch the show. And I'm one of you. That's what we're doing. We're just sitting back. If you don't smoke cigarettes, and figuratively smoking a cigarette, and watching this bullshit storm, shit storm, happen right in front of our eyes. I mean, come on. Look at what's happened to the Republican Party. They used to be about saving money. That's what they were about. They were about saving money. But look what they've become. They've become utter nitwits that don't deserve the spit that I shoot at them whenever I see them. Utter nitwits are We are controlled, or at least trying to be controlled. No. We are totally, utterly controlled by utter nitwits in this country. The Democratic Party isn't better. They like to pretend that they're for the down and out, the other guy, they like to pretend a lot of things. But what they're really about, you know, the Democratic Party, is what the Republicans are about. Power. Ruling over America. Ruling over our unlimited defense budget. Defense budget. Offense budget, as I'd like to call it. I mean, just look at what these fools are doing with our money. They're arming countries right now that are hostile towards Israel. How stupid is that? We fucking support Israel. They're arming those motherfuckers. I mean, come on. I mean, even there, our support for Israel is kind of retarded. Even though I'm Jewish, I mean, they're their own country. I think we don't need to be constantly supporting them in their efforts, whatever that may be. I mean, they are an entire country. Just because they're Jewish doesn't mean they don't have evil fucks running the show. So, I mean, it's just evil fucks supporting evil fucks, really, when you break it down to the bare facts of the thing. It's just evil fucks from America arming and supporting other evil fucks to cause some shit so we can go in and act like the good guys, which is some bullshit because we started the shit in the first place. We're like the ultimate bad guy. We're like Lex Luthor or Dr. Robotnik. We're just twisted and weird and stupid, fat and ugly. I mean, this country, since the times of World War II, I mean, come on. Just, if those guys could see what's going on right now, the greatest generation, looking at, oh, what would you call this generation that's running things right now? Misled? Misguided? Stupid? It's too simple. The moron generation? I don't know. They don't deserve anything really that thought-provoking. Really. Because, well, they don't provoke thought. in the first place. And they deserve to die in their own vomit, basically, for trying to control us. But the thing is, what I really hate is not the leaders of America. It's us. I hate us. I mean, I hate you guys more than I hate myself. Because, well, I mean, that only makes sense. But I hate you guys for being complacent little nitwits that accept because they're comfortable. But they won't be comfortable for a very long time. As soon as China comes in and demands their bounty, we'll be fucked. You'll be fucked. We'll all be fucked. But at least I'll know what's gonna happen. And maybe, by the time it happens, I'll be prepared. So fuck off. See you guys later.